All right, Shalom, Shalom. We the brothers from Great Millstone, Atlanta. We're going to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kodash.
Kodash. Also, double honors to our elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the men out there pushing His word and truth and sincerity. And hey, this lesson is basically centered around the folly of Jake, man, because all these things that are going on around the world and in your society, and all these things that are coming, that are blatantly presenting themselves in front of you, all around you, everywhere, you're still engaged heavily in folly. So I want to start off with a quick precept. If you want to bring that out, Baba Kashah.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, starting at verse 5. It says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler."
You see? So there's an error that proceeded from the ruler. This is a top-down effect. So all this folly that you're seeing being promoted in society, this shit is coming from somewhere. Okay? This ain't just something that people are doing. This is being promoted and projected. Okay, so it can be perpetual. So who's doing that? The rulers, the people that are ruling over us, the people that legislate, the people that put things into motion. Those are the people that are the rulers. Okay, and they're the ones that are perpetuating all this folly. You can continue on, Baba Kashah.
All right, this is verse 6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place."
Now you see how out of all the hell that's happening in the world and in America right now, you don't see none of that promoted on social media, not nearly to the degree that you see the shit that we're about to put on. You don't see that. You just see clear distractions and distraction and distraction and distraction because people regard folly as something to be revered. They regard folly as something to draw attention to. Okay, right. That's what they do. Oh yeah, he doing the June bug, child. He's funny, man. Look at him, you know. But then these things that are important, these things that you should be paying attention to, like the economy, what's happening with that, you know, this COVID-19, the vaccination situation, the chip situation, all the thing, what's happening with the UN, what's happening all across the world. Instead of paying attention to those things, your mind is engaged in folly. Y'all got it, brothers.
All right, so I have a definition of the word folly from the online etymology, and it says folly is a noun from the early 13th century. It says mental weakness. All right, it says foolish behavior or character, unwise conduct. All right, it says in the Middle English, including wickedness, lewdness, and madness, and the stuff that the brother has queued up, man, it's nothing but wickedness, lewdness, madness, and mental weakness, because you have to prepare your mind for the times that we're going into. We're talking about we're not going to be able to have the luxury of having lights. We're not going to have the luxury of being in a house. You know, we might be in some circumstances that are going to be life and death, man. But our people have a mental weakness. They keep wanting to being fed with the folly. All right. And it's a mental weakness to keep them basically off guard from what's really going on. And there's other distractions as well, but we just keeping it to Jake, you know, because Jake is the salt of the earth. Jake comes up with these different things that, you know, that's fun and shits and giggles, man. But we're not in that time to just be overly in party mode, man. We're not even in that time, man.
You got something, Shalomah?
No, y'all brothers got it. I'm about to get a precept though.
I got one right quick.
Go ahead, bring out your precept, Baba Kashah.
All right, this is Psalms 123, verse 4. It says, "Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud." If you go into that word scorning, it means disgrace. So basically it says our soul is exceedingly filled with the disgrace of those that are at ease. And that's what our people are right now. You know, you got a new Number 46 is in office. You know, he's appeasing the people, giving them stimulus checks and talking about we're gonna form racism. So niggas is going all the way out wild right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake is on these social media platforms talking about generational wealth. You know, they're at ease right now. It says, and with the contempt of the proud, and the level of pride is higher than it is, man. Like with the videos we about to show, man. Everybody seems like everybody wants to be a celebrity now instead of repenting and get right with the Lord. So we're just vexed with the filthy conversations of the wicked when we see this stuff.
All right, hey, you got a preset, Shalom?
Yeah, Khan, this is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. It says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed." So, like you were saying, how all of this foolishness, how you seen who was that, Kevin Hart on the video? These celebrities, they'll start something stupid, next thing you had all our people doing the same dumb shit, man.
Right.
And all it is, like you said, is just keep you blinded for what's really going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, that's done on purpose, man. That's purposefully done. And I was watching the video that the brother Anah had sent me earlier, and the dude was like, bro, how stupid can you be? All this shit that's going on in the world, and y'all worried about some chick that's putting Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, all you got to do if you want to be famous on social media is shit in the cup and eat it. And you'll be really famous. You see? Like something like, hey, honestly, you see something like that, man, that dude should be put to death for something like that, man, for putting that out there. And yet that is going to be revered as something that is great. And so, oh, he just ain't shit. Oh, and then you got millions of people liking it and giving it thumbs up. That's setting great dignity. You got it up.
That's basically a stream that is going to nowadays, because remember 2 years ago it was lick the ice cream inside the people going inside the grocery shop, the grocery market, all right, your local convenience store, taking a batch of ice cream, opening it up, licking it, and putting it back in. That was the lick the ice cream challenge. So these challenges, they get more degenerate every year as it goes, man. These people that want their little 15 minutes of fame, and yeah, it's basically set up by these entertainers like the brother is bringing out in Isaiah 9 and 16, because they're basically paid from the higher ups to be like, hey, look, do this, man. Mm-hmm. Even with we're gonna get into some of these distractions, but hey, this around the time of February, it's a lot of distractions. Super Bowl is gonna be this. There was parties for days with the Super Bowl. There was a party, Super Bowl hangover. Then you got the NBA All-Star game. You got the Grammys. You got these different events. The weather is starting to heat up. You got Valentine's Day. So there are people distracted by this folly, all right, this mental weakness that's going on, because the scriptures say, watch as well as pray. Us in the know-how, we have to watch these things. We have to be in the spirit of prophecy, because a prophecy is about to be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and then we're gonna move on to the next one.
Hey y'all, for those of y'all that know me know my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little Got to Be glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I've washed my hair 15 times. And it don't move. Stiff wear. Woo. My hair. So I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you ever run out of Got to Be glue spray, don't ever.
Bro, like, first off, as we said earlier, who in their right mind Who in their right mind would use Gorilla Glue on your hair for any reason?
Right.
For any reason. And then you want somebody to feel sympathetic for you and be like, oh, she used Gorilla Glue. See, Jake, y'all, you know what? I just got a quick precept I wanted to bring up, Baba Kashad.
Come on.
This is Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right? Wisdom and knowledge. This shit is common sense, man. Like the things that we tell Jake not to do is just common sense. It's just common thoughts, man. It's not even deep. It's not even super heavy. It's just day to day. And this is an example of that. You have no wisdom. You have no knowledge, you know?
Right.
And then you trying to sue Gorilla Glue too. But that's the folly of Jake. And it says, the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is thy treasure. Now, when it goes into wisdom and knowledge, you're going to have the wisdom and knowledge to make the correct decisions to keep your life.
Right.
Okay. The correct decisions to keep your life. Because in the times that we're going into, one small mistake can cost you your life. One small error can cost you everything. You know? That's it. That's all it takes. You know? And something as minuscule as glue in your hair, that just goes to show you how defeated and destroyed y'all women are, because you can't even make it's Gorilla Glue, man. It's an industrial strength glue. What do you think is going to happen to your hair? But y'all bros got it.
I got one. This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Saul's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And Jake has just shown once again that they're an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword, like it mentions in Deuteronomy 28, I think like 37, somewhere around there. You just, hey, it's the same thing was going on with these, what's that word they use to make Jake look bad in the media?
What, a Hahnemann attack?
Nah, not that word, man. Man, I can't figure the word, but they always find a way how to make so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans look like goofballs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember the word right now. It'll come to my head, but you just try to make them look bad in the media. And then once again, Jake is just up for the show to see how sottish they are, man. You get into that word, sottish, man. All right, it means stupid, man. This is what our people are doing right now in the midst of all this prophecy coming to they can't pay attention to see what's going on with the mark of the beast, you know, things of that nature, you know, so they're just totally foolish. But we try to tell them these things, and they rather pay attention to this. Stuff like this gets millions of views. You know, if you clicked, if you type Gorilla Glue girl on YouTube, you can scroll from top to bottom. All right. But when we try to tell you, you know, the calamity that's coming upon the earth and the return of Yahweh Shai, y'all don't want to hear it, man. It's crickets.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get something real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Like, hey, man, it's just, all people are just beyond simple, man. Like you said, you know, that's not even common sense, man. You know, that's just basically trying to get fame or whatever. You know, you want to be famous so bad, you'll go do something, you know, that could be deadly. You know, but hey, then coming into these times, man, Jake ain't gonna make it, man. You know, 2/3 a lot of people. I mean, just think 2 out of every 3 Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, not gonna make it, man. And we can see that. We can actually see 2/3 of all people not making it because they so goddamn simple and do dumb shit, man.
Right.
Because you got it out.
Hey, could you read that back, Wabba Kasha?
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, We love simplicity.
You see,
And the
how
sport.
long when you simple ones love simplicity? The things that Jake do, how Jake just gives into emotion, those are all simple. Okay, you don't want to handle the matter, and the reason why I wanted you to read that back is because that goes into this next video, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and cue this up, and viewer discretion is advised in this one. You see that? So, so how long will you simple ones delight in simplicity? Okay, this is simple. You're gonna run up in a place and just kill all your brethren, you know, and from the sounds of it, it sounds like that was a female that did that. Okay, and it just shows you how simple and how debates our people have become in the world that we live in today. Okay, to where you got our women going out and committing atrocities and acts of murder and disgrace. Okay, something that's supposed to be tender and delicate is turned into a brute beast. You know, to a brute beast. That's what we've come to in this society, man.
That's
you
right.
know, and that's why we need Yahweh Shai to do something, man. Because y'all are simple. Y'all are simple, emotional, fragile. You know. And every day you walk around in the society, man, you know, for the men of the Lord, we be praying in our minds and our hearts that Yahweh shall be with us, because we understand that these people out here are fucking gone, man.
Yeah, they gone.
And at any given moment, you can lose your life off of something stupid, man.
That's right.
You know, you got it, Doc.
I got some. All right, this is Sirach chapter 39. And verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in a fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And I want to bring that out because these spirits that these Jakes be channeling up with these rap songs, you know, it promotes them to go up and shoot shit up, man. You want to be the hottest shooter. You know, if a nigga violates you, you want to go air something up. It's these rap spirits, you know, they have something in the rap music called demon time. Everybody wants to be a demon. That's why you see all these Jakes channel up all this energy. But hey, they don't know. Little they behold, the Lord controls the left-hand side as well. You know, the Lord plays these scenarios where these Jakes get shot up because that's judgment as well, man. That's what our people, they don't want to hear that. You know, you could actually hear something that's going to save your life with this word, because you know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai that the Lord puts a spirit on these angels to create these scenarios. So, like the angels put in the minds of these people, like it mentions in Job 33 and 15, to do something like that. Who would have known that this Jake would have got shot up that day and that time? But it was all judgment of the Heavenly Father. But it goes back to this entertainment that's being fed, man. Everybody got dreadlocks and tattoos on the face, and shoot them up, bang bang, the same old adultery. These people embracing these spirits. So, hey, the Lord gives them up to that spirit, and then you see what happens, man. You got women now. Probably was a damn dyke. You know, she want to be a nigga. You know, all this confusion is being put out there. This whole homosexual energy is being put out here, and that's why our people are they're being led up to that lifestyle, and they get caught up by it, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and still, and hey, you got something, Shalom?
No, you got it up.
All right. Yeah, and the Lord is tired of this rap shit, man. Okay? That's why you keep seeing all of these continual murders and executions, and they're all surrounding the rap game. Why? Because that has been the biggest and most destructive tool to pollute and destroy our people, is this stupid ass rap shit, man. That's all you talk about is sleeping with another man's woman, selling drugs, killing, you know, robbing, murdering, all those type of things go on in rap music. It's never nothing that's really edifying, right? So the Lord is bringing this industry down, and the more and more y'all Jakes that want to get involved in that, the more and more that this type of shit is going to happen. They were shooting a video at that barbershop, a rap video. You see? And just so happens that it got shot up right then and there. That was the Lord that did that. And I got the precept to back it up. This is Ecclesiastes 12:4. It says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
Beautiful.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low." So if you are going to be a rapper in this day, bro, you're going to be shunned. Like, oh, you a rapper? You're going to be associated with bringing death.
Right.
That's what's going to happen to y'all rappers. Y'all going to be associated with bringing death.
Yeah.
You got it out.
If I can say, these rappers, they're the new black KKK, man. The KKK and these white Aryan Nation groups, they don't have to do a damn thing. You niggas are already laying each other flat over simple stuff, man. All right, and that goes into the time of Genesis, where the Lord saw the violence of the earth, and he was decided he was going to flood it with the flood, but this time it's going to be a flood of thermonuclear missiles, man. So Jake is just totally caught up in living his lifestyle that's facade. These guys that be rapping, man, these niggas went to college and everything. They came from a nice home, mother and father. It's just witchcraft on our people, and they have the impression that they have to live up to this lifestyle. But none of these rappers, hey, well, we see it now. The rappers are starting to get in their judgment, man. You might have been a kid from the suburbs, but hey, the Lord is gonna every idle word you shall speak. All right, you should give a testimony of it in the day of judgment. So you talking about all that killing and robbing and shooting each other, you got to answer for that, man. You live by the sword, die by the sword, man.
And y'all janks think this shit is a game.
Right.
Okay. This is not a game, because the things that you do, other people see it. You have an influence on the life of other people that watch you. You see? And then as we brought out earlier, folly is held in great dignity. This is all folly, and it's all publicized over the internet, so people can see this shit, man. You see? Right. People can see it, and they try to emulate what they see. So yeah, you tatted up, so they get tatted up. Oh, you acting like a gangster, so they act like a gangster. Cardi B is a hoe, so you a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking about some WAP, and you trying to have a WAP, right? Ain't got a pot. Your box is rotten, but you want to have a Whopper, You just Sally rotten crotch, and you trying to whop somebody, And a lot of y'all women out here like that. Y'all just box just finished, man. But the things that are important, taking care of your family, taking care of your husband, taking care of your children, taking care of your house, being a comely woman that adds years onto the life of your man. You're not that. Okay? What you are is a destructive force. Y'all got it, brothers.
You got something, Shalom?
Yeah, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14, because these videos was catching these people attention, man. You see, we flooding the internet. We flooding the internet with videos daily. But some type of way, you got one, nonsense video hit the internet, and then it just everybody just follow it, man. Right. But they might see, I'm pretty sure somewhere you're gonna run into a Great Millstone video talking about something on your feed. You know what I'm saying? But hey, all people just running into they run into their destruction, man. But Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14, they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready, but none go into the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. So, we let these people know, we letting everybody know what's coming, but still, all the way to the end, man. Even to the last day, people going to be married and given in marriage all the way to the end, and just being involved in a bunch of damn foolishness. And hey, man, whatever the Lord, whatever type of death you have for these people, they deserve it, man, because of what they follow.
I'm gonna bring this out for you, bro, since you mentioned it. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37, and it says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark." You got it, bro.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, man.
You go ahead, Shalom. You got it.
Slack out. But yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, even into that day, man. Even in the past times, you ever see like the old slavery movies? You know, they'll be in, you know, all people be in hardcore slavery, but they'll still be having these little what is called the little parties outside, and you know they
Yeah.
have some music going on. You know, even in the midst of hardcore slavery, all people got to be entertained some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so even in these times to come, all people gonna gotta be entertained some type of way, and just enjoying themselves all the way up until the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got it up.
Con,
Uh,
you got.
let me finish this right quick. It says, verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And I wanted to bring that out because it talks about the flood that comes in Isaiah 59 and 19. These people have a little unction or a little clue, or not even a clue at all, as to these legislations that they're signing, or people partying and bullshitting. You know, you still got the HR 6666. You know, Trump did his job. He just alley-ooped all these things and executive orders to another guy, and the next guy signed more executive orders. So that flood is coming, man. Before these flood of nuclear missiles come, it's going to come to them flood of troops, man. They're going to send. They already got foreign troops here, you know, from different countries. All right, so this flood is coming upon the people, man. But this is the mind state of our people, man. Black culture has totally destroyed our people to the fact that they can't even pay attention to what's going on. But you know, all this is spiritual at the end of the day.
Con, I'm gonna play this last video. This Junebug video real quick.
Yeah, man.
Ready to get started. I got laces, roll it blood. Ride around with folk. Call me cold. 24. 400 more. I'm on my big foot. Ready to get started. I got laces, roll it blood. Ride around with folk. Call me cold. 24. 400 more. I get in group home. Every time I see the photos, I got it on the door. Think that's something we need to know. I'm smooth and cold. I'm on my big post, ready to get started. I got laces, roll it blood. Ride around with folk. Call me cold. 24. 100 more.
Bro, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's enough, man.
That's enough of that stupid shit, man.
I got a preset.
Hey, real quick, Lord willing, man, you gonna see a nigga out there doing that shit like on a moving vehicle, and something tragic happened to him.
Yeah,
you know, Lord willing, something like that happened, just to make an example out of Jake, man, because Jake needed.
Right.
Yeah. Con, you got it up.
All right. This is Psalms chapter 137 and 1. It says, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion." Verse 2, "We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof." Verse 3, "For they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, Sing us one of those songs of Zion." And that's just Jake has that entertainer spirit. He's always in the spirit of entertaining his master, man, pleasing his master, which is Esau, man. Just showing yourself to be a good nigga. Send me one of those old Negro spirituals. Now it's like get on these videos and entertain me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Was our people still in that homeborn slave mentality, man. They want everything to be good. They want to have that big smile on their mouth with their gums showing, eating watermelon and chicken. All right. Just living up to the stereotypes that the so-called white man puts on you, man, which leads to death. So our people just still looking for the song and dance. Everything's good, but destruction is coming at the end of the day. And that's what we're here to tell you. Destruction is coming, man. All right. These same people that you want to dance for and appease, even people that look like you, they're going to be coming after you for the lack of bread. That's how bad it's going to get out here. But our people are still into these dances and these trends and, showing all they pearly whites. I'm a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Our people are still in that homeborn slave mentality. But the scriptures say you shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. And then too, just to add to your point, bro, we just saw a barbershop get shot up, and things are bad, but they're nowhere near as bad as they're going to be.
Right.
So we're already seeing the spirit that Jake is already in. So as soon as all hell break loose, man, it's gonna get real bad out here. I got a quick precept.
Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
I wanted to get the rest of that Ezekiel chapter 7. In verse 15, it says, "The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within, and he that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him." So, like you were saying, man, there ain't no escaping what's about to come, man.
Man,
people they're gonna wake up right at the last minute.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be too late.
I honestly,
you got it up.
Yeah, I was just Salakia. I was just saying, man. This is me speaking as a man. I honestly think it's too late for a lot of y'all Jakes, man. I honestly think we've already entered into that time of judgment, man. Because from what I'm seeing, things are revving up crazy, like, man. They're revving up at a very high frequency. I'm seeing shit that I never thought that I would see, especially Jake. You see a young Jake kill his whole family. That's some shit that Esau would do. You know, now you got Jake doing that type of shit. That means that those same spirits are becoming magnified. They're becoming more powerful, man, to where they have a broader reach, you know. But anyway, I got a quick precept. This is Isaiah 65:2. It says, "I have spread out my hands all the day onto a rebellious people." Now, what are we doing right now? You know, we're the mouthpieces of the Lord. The Lord ain't gonna come off of his throne and try to minister to y'all people. He's gonna send his messengers. You know, and we're his messengers. We're the messengers of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Whether or not you want to receive it or not, whether you hear it for bear, that's what it is. Okay? And we're warning you of the impending doom and telling you to change your ways and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. And that's the Lord extending his hand and you slapping it like, get your hand out the way.
By little Booth. By little Boothie, man.
God, I don't need. Yeah, I'm in the pit, but I don't need your hand, not your hand. You know. And it says, "Which walketh in the way that was not good." You see that goes into everything that we were talking about. The folly of Jake shooting, Gorilla Glue. You know, all those things. You walk in a way that's not good. The way that our people walk does not perpetuate life. It perpetuates death. And what we're doing is we're trying to tell our people to come back to the ways of life. And those ways are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through his laws, through the laws that he gives, because his laws create life. That's period. Okay? It's the law of life. The Lord of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the law of life. Okay? And it says, which walketh in the way that was not good after their own thoughts. All right, you get emotional. You know, you getting your feelings about shit. You want to take it to a whole nother level. You want to go out and kill people. You want to go out and rob people. You know, you want to look good. And the same spirit that caused a motherfucker to go out and shoot up a bar or a barbershop. It's the same spirit that got you putting Gorilla Glue in your head, man. It's the spirit of folly. You know? Like, you don't consider the damage that you're about to do to yourself. You don't consider the damage that you're about to do to others. It's the spirit of folly, you know? It's just one is at a greater extreme, you know, than the other. You got it out.
You got something, Shalom?
Yeah, man. It's just the wrong time. It's really the wrong time for that, man. It's just think what we just came out of 2020. 2021 started off with a bang. You know, everything that's going on with the with the government and Trump being impeached, and you know even what they call the attack or whatever on the Capitol. But yeah, man. Even with all this going on, it's just so much dumb shit that's still following it, man. That's getting even more views than real news. You know, it's a war brewing up right now with China, and I don't want to get it mistaken, but I believe I heard in one article China was trying to gear up with Russia.
Yeah,
against United States.
Mm-hmm.
against United States, man. And that's that's it, man. That's it, man. All they need is you know one gun go off and it's on. Well, shit, that's probably already going on as we speak.
Right.
Yeah, they were just
You know,
I had just posted a video from Dabu 7. We all know who Dabu is, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about a light that was in the sky that what he believed was a nuclear test for a missile that everybody was seeing. And, you know, the tensions between China, Russia, and America are very high. So there's a very high probability that we're about to go into a war really, really soon, you know, because America is going to be destroyed. All right. We know this already because that's what the scriptures say. America is about to be destroyed. But the AU and the B system, the UN and the B system, that shit's still going to be intact. Okay. Because you're still going to have the EU, you know, you still going to have NATO and the NATO nations. You're still going to have AFRICOM. You're going to still have the Asian nations. And all of those are going to implement that system. But America is going to be destroyed. Okay, so while y'all acting up in folly, war is gearing up, and all the guns are pointed toward America.
That's right. I got something. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." It says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better." All right. So, you know, we don't go around here acting all bitter and sorrowful, man. We're just, you know, we're in the spirit of victory, but at the same time, we're still here. You know, we have to still see all this folly going on. And the Heavenly Father is not too happy, man. You know, and our people, we're in the house of mourning because we don't want to be under this unjust man who's causing all this. The Esau Edom is the one who creates all this entertainment, all this dumbing down of the people. He dumbs you down by calling you black, first of all. Okay, so we're in the house of mourning. We're hastening of the day of the Lord. We want peace, man. We don't want to wake up and see chemicals sprayed in the air anymore, man. That's why you come outside and go run, and you got a runny nose by the time you get done, man. You know, there's no seeds in the food no more, man. All right, the animals are flying north instead of flying south. You know, the whole earth is out of course, man. It's all a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about the alpha male, and now you got the nigga woman, you know what I'm saying, trying to give men advice now. The whole earth is just backwards, man. And this guy needs to be taken out of the way. That's why we mourn in the spirit, but that doesn't mean we're just miserable and depressed. We're actually winning right now, but we're still not in the kingdom yet. You know what I'm saying? So we're mourning and we're lamenting for better days that's ahead, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're sorely vexed in this society. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be in this place anymore. What the hell is here? What is here for us? For you, Jake? What is here for you? There's nothing here for you. You work every goddamn day. You live in the most impoverished neighborhoods. You eat the worst food. You listen to the worst music. You wear the worst clothes. You have the worst health care. You have the worst jobs. You know? Like, what is it that's here for you? Huh? There's nothing that's here for you. So why do you want to stay here? Why do you want to continue this kingdom? It's because you have an attachment to death, man. You've aligned yourself with death. All right, I got a quick precept. This is 2 Ezra's 15 and 49, and it says, "I will send upon thee widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death." That's the times that we're in right now, man. That's what's going on. You're seeing famine. You're seeing poverty. You're seeing widowhood. You're seeing death. Where are your simple minds at, man? You know why? And this is why, you know, when Christians look into the book, they avoid those scriptures that talk about death, destruction, you know, chaos, mayhem, all those different things. They avoid those, right? Because more than likely, you are part of that. You're going to participate in those things because you're part of the problem. All right. All y'all Jakes out there are part of the damn problem. And it ain't no fixing shit. You got to get rid of it. Okay. You got to get rid of shit. You got it, Doc.
You got something, Shalom?
Yeah, Con, Luke chapter 6 and verse 20, it says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed are ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. You know, so while we going through what we going through now, being pissed off in all captivity, knowing that we have a promise that's way greater than anything that's here, man.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Jake out there just comfortable in this place, living it up, having a great time. It's nothing wrong with having a little money, but just really enjoying, Babylon to the fullest, and don't want to escape this place. We trying to get the hell out of here, man, so we can really, laugh like we want to, like we
Mm-hmm.
can, eat like we want to, everything that we want to do, travel, all of that, rest. That's what we're trying to get to, man. We sick of this place, man. This shit,
Right.
this working. This working is, if Jake don't see this shit, it's pure slavery, man. This devil got his own people in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is hell, man.
Yeah,
Right.
there is no rest. There is no rest in his society. There is no, okay, well, you know what? I don't want to work today. So you still have everything you need in abundance to not work. No. In his society,
Nah,
you miss a day, you miss a bill, you
Yeah.
might be out on your ass. Okay? This is a consumption-based society. It's not a production-based society. So everything is based off of consumerism. So you
Mm-hmm.
gotta constantly work and constantly do whatever to pay those people that are creating the environment for you to consume.
Yeah.
Your lights, your water, your gas, your house. And then fraud is because a lot of people don't realize this. When they first created what y'all call the Constitution of America, yeah, that document, they had they originally said you were entitled to life, liberty, and property because they understood that property was the basis of wealth, right? But now, what do you have with property ownership? Taxation. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't pay your taxes, they take your property, which means that you don't truly own anything in America. You don't own shit. Everything can be taken from you. And when you can't own nothing and anything can be taken from you, what y'all don't realize is that is what we would call a slave.
Yeah. I got
You
something.
know, you got it out.
Excellent point. Let's hear some like it's like echo or something.
You hear echo?
Yeah. It's good now. This is Baruch 3 and 8. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, was departed from the Lord our power. So we're yet this day in a captivity, man. These celebrities give this image that everything is just glorious and all you gotta do is work hard, which the scriptures do say, whatever you do, do with all your might. You know what I'm saying? But our people have this image that they're going to get that picket fence. They're going to get that generational wealth when we're under the curses right now for our disobedience, man. And if they don't know it now, they're going to know it later because, like I mentioned earlier, these different presidents sign these executive orders. So they're more and more every day, they're taking away your freedom. But, our people are so-called, and our people are in that slave mentality. They still want equality. There's going to be more. They're going to show you that you're a slave, man. There's going to be more police related shootings coming up pretty soon. This guy number 46 promised Jake for racial injustice. That's the curses, man. It says that your enemies shall pursue you with the sword, in Leviticus 26. So it's nothing that man can do. The Lord has got our people yet this day in our captivity, but our people are acting like as if they're in the kingdom right now.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
hey, man. Hey, as long as Jake got that cell phone, some type of entertainment, you fine, man.
A bucket of
That's all
chicken,
they need.
40 ounce of blunt.
Yeah. Yep.
You got Jake living in the hood with a 70-inch TV. I was like, bro, come on, man. It ain't that serious, man. Living in the middle of the ghetto
Hey,
with a 70-inch TV with a projector.
Hey, it's some Jakes in the hood. They got these Hellcats.
Yeah.
You know,
That's sleeping on
they
a
don't
damn air
put
mattress.
all their
Yeah,
house money into it. Yeah, don't put all the house money into a car.
you
Yeah.
know, I got a precept up.
Con.
This is Ecclesiastes 1:8. It says, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increased in knowledge increased sorrow." You see, because once you get into the mindset of understanding of how things should be, and you realize how this shit is far away from what it should be, it becomes vexing and sorrowful because you have to continue to live in this place. You see, we're literally living in hell, and we understand that this is hell. We understand that these conditions that we're living in, these are hellish conditions. You know, we don't have any land, we don't have any cattle, we don't have any freedom. Everything that we do is dictated. You want to drive, you got to get a license. You want to fish, you got to get a license. You want to get married, you got to get a license.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to get a job, you got to go and get a degree so that you can pretty much qualify for whatever position they say you can, but then even then you may not. So you may just be up in debt and end up as a server somewhere working at a restaurant, you know, because whatever it is that you went to school for, you can't find a job for in that particular field, you know. Man, the whole concept of this society is vexing. And the more and more you come into the understanding of this truth, the more and more you realize that this world is not for you. It is not for us. All right. And Jake still has not come to that conclusion that the world that he is living in is really against you in every way. In every way. It's against your family. You can't have a family. It's against your woman. You can't have a woman. It's against the man. You can't be a man. It's
Mm-hmm.
against the household. You can't have a household. Okay. It's against authority. You can't have authority. That's what this society breeds. But y'all Jakes want to hold on to this shit to where you live in fear of and doubt of eating, of a roof over your head, you know, of the basic necessities of life. That's what y'all Jakes want. That's what y'all Jakes want to hold on to. You see? But what we want is abundance. Where you can let your baby sit outside and the damn animals will take care of your child. Because that's how much power you have. You have servants that will bow down to you. You have lands that are yours. No one can take them away. And you have wealth that never depreciates in value.
Right.
You have eternal life. These are the things that the Lord offer you. But y'all slap his hand away. Like, we don't want that. But y'all got it, brothers.
Yeah,
hey, man, you know,
go ahead,
Slocky, yeah, man, you know, Jake will listen to everything that this devil tell him to do. You know, wear a mask. You know, take this vaccine, and Jake be right behind him. But you read him one Levitical law, you're like, no, I ain't doing that. You know, the simplest thing, like, you know, grow your beard, or you know, stop lining up. Something real simple. I had a guy. I had when I first came into the truth, I was reading him stuff, and he was like, man, I ain't doing this shit. I'm like, really, dude? I mean, something that simple, but now your ass walking around because the devil done told you you can't walk in the store without a mask on. You wearing a mask every day. And, you know, you probably taking the damn vaccine, and then it's gonna add up to taking the chip too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I got
Yeah.
a proof. Whenever you got it out.
You go ahead and bring out yours.
Hold on one second.
But yeah, Jake's delusional mind state, man.
All right, Con, I got you right here. This is Matthew, because y'all fear is misplaced. See, y'all fear is misplaced. Y'all fear the physical, but y'all don't fear the supernatural, and that's where y'all error at. Okay, this is Matthew 10:28. It says, "And fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy body and soul in hell." You see that? The Lord can can take you from this place and put you back in this place, take you from this place and put you back in this place over and over and over again. All right? Y'all fear is misplaced because y'all don't want to end this vicious cycle that we've been in for I don't know how long the Lord has been having us in this cycle, to where, we've been in captivity after captivity after captivity. Y'all don't want to end this shit, man. Y'all want to stay complacent in where you are. Okay? The Lord clearly said, fear not him which you can kill the body. So we thinking like, hey, you know what? There's nothing here for us anyway. We can't see our children grow in prosperity. Our women are freaking finished. The food is finished. Why do we want to hold on to this? Why not give your life for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? That's a much better offer to a life that's going to be destroyed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This devil is trying to kill us anyway on a day-to-day.
Right.
So why not give your life to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? Why not fear him who can kill the body and soul, in hell? But you fear the one who's already the harbinger of death. If you know this man is already the harbinger of death and everything that he does breed death, that should be the least of your fears, because at the very least, you know this man to put you to death. You see what I'm saying? And I know I say that like, the very least he can put you to death. But the Lord say that fear him that can kill the body, destroy the body and soul, which means that there's something after you leave this place. Well, I want to hold on to the after. Because I'm going to die any goddamn way, man. We don't know what tomorrow holds for us. So I'm going to die any damn way. So I want to hold to the after, man. Okay? That's what I want to hold to. And that means that if in this life, what I have to do, and Salakia for being long-winded, but if in this life, I got to do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai so that I can make it out of this place forever and not have to come back, man, that's a sacrifice worth making, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sacrifice worth making. And y'all Jakes just don't understand that, man. Y'all still want to be caught up in that folly. Y'all got it, brothers.
Yeah, this is the last one I had, man. This is 2 Peter 3:10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Like the brother was saying, we should be pushing his word. You see a lot of folly, going on with the men as well as the women. So with all these things coming, what manner should we be what manner of person should we be? We should be praying, hastening the day, doing the work, building up our spiritual, bank account. And it says, verse 12, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens shall be on fire. The heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's not what we're seeing right now in this current present evil, wicked world, man.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're not seeing right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
I was just saying, we're not seeing that, man. We're not seeing righteousness. We see a slew of wickedness, man. Mm-hmm. It's like a vile ass slime that's overtaking the whole entire earth. Okay, and it's putrid, and it's covered everybody, and we're tired of it. We don't want to live in it anymore. Okay. Mm-hmm. We don't want it anymore. The men of the Lord, we want out of this place, man. We want to get out. Man, you even feel the spirit of the spirit of wickedness pressing down on you on your day to day. You walking around and shit like that. And you look around, you like, God damn. You just see something that's like, or you sense something, that's off, and it draws your attention to it, and you're like, shit. We're sensing the wickedness build in this society. We're feeling it, and we're speaking out against this shit, man, because we don't want it anymore. We tired of it. We are sick of it. We want the kingdom. Okay, we want to dwell in peace. We want to do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because what he offers is so much better than what we have right now. You got it,
mm-hmm. Yeah, ultimately, man, all people they don't fear the Lord, like they should, man. It says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but all people don't fear the Lord. They don't think that these missiles are going to be launched over here and the Lord is not going to be in control of where they hit and who gets saved. They don't believe that. They think that this place is going to continue to go on. Their God is just somebody that's their friend that they have a personal relationship with, and they truly believe that, and everything that they do is okay in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whatever it is, what it is, man. With all people at this point.
I got one more precept. If y'all brothers didn't have nothing else,
You can close out with yours.
This is Baruch 4:1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." That's clear cut and to the point, man. The law of the Lord is what gives you life, and that's what we're talking about. And it's not grievous to keep the law. It's actually very simple to the best of your ability. It's just this society that makes it hard. It's the things that going to work every day interferes with the Sabbath and the high holy days, But outside of that, bro, it's easy. Be brotherly, be charitable, keep yourself in check, examine yourself, making sure that you're in the truth, making sure that you're loving the Lord with all your heart, making sure you're giving thanks and praise to the Lord, making sure you're praying, making sure that you're studying the scriptures, and all these things build wisdom and character. All right. So these things aren't grievous. These things that we do happily, right? That's what we do. So when we sit here and we tell Jake to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, it's because you're of a reprobate spirit, man, that you don't. It's not because this is hard. It's because you don't want to receive it. The Lord has blinded you, man, and that's pretty much what it is, man. So you don't want to live. You want to die. So you have to be cleansed through the fire. Y'all brothers got it. If y'all got anything else.
That's all I have.
No, I ain't got nothing.
All right, so with that, we're going to end it off by giving all praise going honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shah,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Hakadosh. Double honors to our elders and Apostle Great Millstone. To the next time, Akim. We pray that this was an edifying lesson. And to the next time, Akim. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.